everyone and welcome along to W3L Wrestling Showdown. Thank you for joining us, subscribing, all that stuff. Thank you for making sure you're going to be with us at our first major event of the year, Remedy, which is happening on Sunday, February the 5th in Buckhaven. Thank you for making sure you're going to be at all of our live events we have coming up at the beginning of February. I'm sure you know when they are, but let me quickly run through them again. On Thursday, February 2nd, we will be in Berwick upon Tweed. Friday, February the 3rd, we debut down in Todmorden. Saturday, February the 4th, we're in both Guiseley and Capax. That's two shows in the one day. Two new venues for us as well. And then on Sunday, February 5th, we're in Buckhaven for our Remedy event, our first major W3L event of the year. Then the following week, Friday, February 10th, we go to Wester Hailes in Edinburgh. Saturday, February 11th, we debut in Newcastle with Championship Showdown. And then Sunday, February 12th, we return to High Valleyfield. Now, last week I revealed, as I'm sure if you saw the House Smith you'll know this anyway, Mike Musso and Nathan Reynolds will battle in a ladder match for the heavyweight title at Remedy. And also Leah Owens will challenge whoever the women's champion is, currently Sarah, at Remedy as well. At Championship Showdown in Newcastle, James Scott faces whoever the heavyweight champion might be after Remedy, and Leah Owens wrestles Sarah regardless whether the women's title will be in either of their grasps at Championship Showdown as well. So these are two major events, indeed two big events in a fortnight's worth of major events, because every live W3L event is well worth seeing, so make sure you come along to as many as you can and get your tickets from W3LWrestling.com. Of course, use Showdown as a coupon code and you can have 20% off them, so what more do you want? Now, we've heard about the heavyweight title and the women's title, but the tag team title, its status at Remedy and indeed Championship Showdown is up in the air right now because the tag titles on the line in the match that you are about to see. The Noble Lions have defended against all challengers through fair means of foul, has to be said. This week they are facing Jason Reed and Kevin Williams, two men who have proven their mettle as a tag team in recent months. Will they manage to do the impossible and wrest the championships away from the Noble Lions? It's only one way for us to find out. Let's hit ringside for some tag team championship action.
Shut your mouth! You need to know it's champion time! It's Lucian time! It's Johnny time!
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is a tag team contest set for one fall and is for the W3L Tag Team Championship! Introducing first of all your challengers. First, from his own personal VIP booth handles at 210 pounds, Jason Reed! His tag team partner is from the 8-bit subspace superhighway at 200 megapixels, Kevin Williams! And introducing their opponents, proudly representing their home country of England, coming to us at a total combined weight of 29 stone. They are the W3L Tag Team Champions, Lucian Maynard Smith, Tenacious Johnny Lyons. They are the Noble Lions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce here with you on Wrestling Showdown, and we have got another defence of the Tag Team Championship as the Noble Lions get set to take on Jason Reed and Kevin Williams. Of course, we've seen the Lions defend those titles successfully in previous weeks here at the Showdown. Most notably back on our Christmas Day episode, they took on the duo of Mike Musso and Nathan Reynolds. Reed and Williams have been gunning for these belts for quite a while. I mean, let's not forget their first ever match as a tag team in December of 2015 was for the tag team title, and they've come so close to getting them, but they've never managed to make it work. but can they do that here this week on the Showdown? As Kevin Williams just out-wrestling Lucian Maynard-Smith, who reverses the Irish whip. And Williams skillfully blocking the hip thrust and back at that side headlock there. Now, these two teams have met a couple of times before, and most notably back in July of last year. They met in a tag team match which Reed and Williams won, and that was before the Lions had become a regular team and indeed had become the tag team champions. So there is previous history there, but since gaining those titles around their waist, the Lions have proven to be a very difficult team to prize the championships off. And just ask Liam Thompson and Aspen Faith with a shot at our championship Showdown special, as you all saw how that went, I'm sure. Williams could be going for yet another monkey flip. And that's exactly what it is. And Lucian Maynard-Smith being bounced around here. Now, all these men know each other pretty well. Williams and Smith, of course, a former team many years ago outside the W3L. Williams and Johnny Lyons started in WTL around the same time, so they know each other pretty well. Jason Reed, the youngest man in this match, also the least experienced as well, but I mean, he's got Kevin Williams as a partner, and I mean, Williams with a wealth of experience. And I think any success that Reed has had in wrestling since his debut has to be thanks in part anyway to Kevin Williams and the experience that he has passed on and the knowledge he's passed on to Jason Reed. Reed, a much more popular man, but then again it's against Johnny Lyons, so I mean everybody's more popular than Johnny Lyons, right? And Reed just taking him down with ease. Lyons not liking that at all. And Lyons, the most physically dominant man in this match, you might say, certainly the most strongest, most powerful of the four, but also very clever. If you see his previous matches before, he'll happily go at the floor, just walk around, try and throw his opponents off their game. He applies that headlock, but Reed straight out of it and sweeps round, just out wrestling Johnny Lyons. Constant motion. Lyons as though he's been caught in a wrist lock or a headlock or what. But there's the strength I was talking about, and Jason Reed brilliantly uses momentum, adjusts his weight in midair and takes Lyons down with that side headlock. Looks at Lyons on the hair. Referee Thomas Kearns straight in, nearly getting a pinfall there. And this is the strategy that Reed and Williams need to employ. Isolate one of the team, keep them in their corner. Ship gets reversed. Jason Reed springs over Johnny Lyons, and a nice drop kick. And tenacious Johnny Lyons goes to the floor, and that's for a couple of reasons. One is that now he can get pinned, and two, that slows the momentum down. Whatever head of steam Reed had built up gets cut off, and now all four men have ended up in the ring. Thomas Kearns needs to get control of this match again, I think. And the Lions get a taste of their own medicine. They've used every under tactic in the book to retain those belts, and it was backfiring on them, it looks like. Double elbow drop. And they've got hold of Lucian Maynard, and they just hipped off Smith on his tag team partner. That's quite creative. And an elbow drop to both members of the Noble Lions. And of course, you only meant to have one person from each team in the ring here. And Smith scarping from the ring, but does leave Johnny Lyons trapped on the wrong side of town. Ship being reversed, right in the knee of Lucian Maynard-Smith. Hang on, Williams caught him. He went for the game over. And that's all that Johnny Lyons needed. And now Smith with his man down, starts choking him on the ropes. This is where the Lions are so dangerous. Smith's such a fine wrestling competitor, but will happily just spend his time choking you on the ropes. Won't do anything too outrageous, too flashy, because he doesn't need to. He's been a success without all that kind of stuff. Lions are the more physical of his team, but again, no slouch wrestling wise either. I mean, he has been going since 2006 or thereabouts, so he's got a wealth of experience. He's wrestled all over the country against some top flight competition as well, so I mean, he's a difficult person to get the better of at the best of times. Pair him up with Lucian Maynard Smith, and the two have been, well, so far pretty unbeatable, certainly since getting those tag belts in the coffees back at Resolution 10. Williams out of nowhere with that back slam. Just hoist up Lucian Maynard Smith. It was just what he needed to try and get across. A tag made on both sides, and in comes Jason Reed, the more explosive member of his team, you might say. He faced Johnny Lyons back in July in a singles contest and scored the victory over him. And of course, no titles on the line. Then gets caught with the Quesadora and gets dropped right on his face. And there's the experience edge that Johnny Lyons has. Knew to turn whatever Jason was trying for into that kind of facebuster type move. And down he goes. And now Reed trapped in the Lions' den, you might say. Just takes those fingernails right down the back. Nice vertical suplex. Lucian Maynard Smith floating in for the cover. Doesn't get it, however. Some of Jason Reed's earliest matches here in W3L, not long after he debuted, were actually against Lucian Maynard Smith, of which Smith won pretty much every single one of them, I think. But then again, it was Reed's earliest matches, so they do know each other. There's continuity, if you like, between all four men in various combinations and forms. And as the first tag team match you've had here in 2017 on Wrestling Showdown, how sweet would it be if we got new tag team champions? But again, if you've seen the Christmas special, if you've seen Championship Showdown last year, you'll know that the Lions are masters of doing anything it takes to retain those tag titles in any which way they need to. Johnny Lyons just revelling in the booze from this audience. It's like he feeds off it. He doesn't need the audience's support. He's got a tag team title belt around his waist, albeit metaphorically at this moment. And he is a champion here in W3L. This is his second time with the tag belts, when he won his first tag title around a year into his W3L career, which is not bad going for somebody with barely 12 months experience under his belt as he had at that point. There's another Quesadora right in the Bulldog this time. Jason Reed, perhaps sensing the same thing might happen again, turns into a Bulldog, and Johnny Lyons is the one that goes face first in the mat. Thomas Kearns applying that 10 count. Both men could probably do with tagging out. But Lyons closer to this corner. Here comes Smith, and Kevin Williams has been champing at the bit and comes in with a couple of Hadoukens. Because big video games fan, as you don't need me to tell you. DDTs Lucian Maynard Smith, and there's the ba-bomb on Johnny Lyons, and his face says it all. As Williams hits the dropkick as well. Now it's still Smith that's the legal man. And a senton by Kevin Williams. Remember, this is the man that came within a hair's breadth of becoming the heavyweight champion, beating then champion Dewey Legend earlier, or middle of last year I should say, at our 7 Deadly Sins event. And they catch with a 3DS. They wipe out Lucian Maynard with the 3DS. This is going to end the match, surely. We're going to have some new tag team champions, but Johnny Lyons, too close, broke it up. Came out for the game over, and there's the line cutter, wipes out Kevin Williams. And a pair of super kicks from Jason Reed. Down goes Lyons. And one for Lucian Maynard Smith as well. And 4 men are down. Everybody's thrown everything they've got at this match so far. Jason Reed, the first one back to his feet. But remember, it's Williams and it's Smith that are the legal men. Reclaiming the turnbuckles here. What has he got in mind? Waiting for Johnny Lyons to get up, who cuts him off with a forearm. And is Lyons go for a superplex? Lyons has got hold of Jason Reed. Climbs the very top rope. And a superplex is going to change your fortunes in a heartbeat. Jason Reed landed heavily off that one. You can see what took out of Lyons. He's rolling in the corner. And Smith climbed the turnbuckles now. Not normally one for his high risk moves, as to be said. And Kevin Williams cuts him off. Hoists him over the shoulders. And drives him down with that fireman's driver. But Williams a bit slow for the cover. If he can only drape an arm over, he may have it, but Johnny Lyons is back up. And you see he moves his partner out of harm's way. It's good strategy by Johnny Lyons. Leaves Williams where he is. Johnny Lyons claimed the top turnbuckle. What will he go for here? Nothing if Jason Reed is his way. Now we're going to see another superplex this time. No, hold on a second. Reed's trying to reposition Johnny Lyons. He's got the top. Look at the way he's hooked him. And he hits the Calvin recliner off the top rope. What a huge move for Jason Reed to hit the Calvin recliner off the top turnbuckle. And everyone is down yet again. This match is anybody's. But all 4 men have thrown everything they've got at the wall. I'm not sure who's got anything left in the tank. Williams gets to his feet. Smith comes up as well. Blocks the boot. And it's the game over. Kevin Williams hits the game over. He goes in for the cover. Can he do it? And he does. Kevin Williams pins Lucian Maynard Smith. So we have brand new tag team champions. The Noble Lions have been defeated, but Johnny Lyons doesn't appear happy. And he attacks Kevin Williams with a chair. Oh, right in the head of Jason Reed. And what a sore loser Johnny Lyons is turning out to be. He got beaten cleanly. It's Smith that got pinned as well. But Lyons deciding to put the exclamation point on this match. Attacking the tag team champions, the new tag team champions with that steel chair. Laying them out. Now you know if we went the other way around, if the Lions had won the titles, they would have scarpered as soon as they did. And now Smith's got a chair as well. Come on, guys. Where's everybody gone now? Where's the referee? The new tag team champions can't even get to celebrate this victory. And it's that concerto, as it's usually called. Double chair shot. One chair under your head, one comes crashing down upon it. Williams is unconscious. Reed's not moved either. He got a chair thrown right at his head. And again, 2 chairs. This is... I'm sure management are going to have to speak to Lions about this. This is terrible. What a pair of sore losers Noble Lions have turned out to be, ladies and gentlemen. But regardless of what your screen shows you, we have new tag team champions. And they are Jason Reed and Kevin Williams, who won the title from the Noble Lions here this week on Wrestling Showdown. Oh wait, hang on a second. I thought we were done, but look at the back of your screen. That's Taylor Bryden. That's Taylor Bryden of the contingency plan, and he's just slid his golden ticket into the ring. Don't tell me he's going to do what I think he's going to do. Surely he's not. He's called the referee out. Is he going to he's going to cash in? He is. Taylor Bryden.
Taylor Bryden is cashing in his golden ticket.
And that's what he's doing. He's cashing the gold ticket. The tag team champions are unconscious. There's the bell. He goes in for the cover. Oh my God, he's just stolen the tag titles back.
Ladies and gentlemen, by virtue of golden ticket cashing, the new holder of the tag team championships, Taylor Bryden.
Bryden just stolen the tag titles from Reed and Williams. Wow, I don't know what to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at a loss. I honestly don't know what to say here, because who expected that? Williams and Reed, the new tag team champions, for what, 2-3 minutes? Taylor Bryden cashing in that golden ticket. Rightly or wrongly, he holds the tag team title. The first question must be, who with? I'm assuming he's going to defend them as part of the contingency plan, but he could potentially choose a completely new partner. Guess we'll find out in the weeks to come. But ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you this, that on Sunday, February the 5th in Buckhaven, at Remedy, our first major event of 2017, Williams and Reed are invoking the rematch clause against Taylor Bryden and whoever he's choosing as his tag team partner. So the tag title will be on the line at Remedy. Hopefully, for their sake, Williams and Reed can gain those belts back from Bryden and his partner, as yet unnamed. And of course, that joins the already announced Women's Championship match. Leah Owens challenging whoever holds his title, of course currently Sarah, and Nathan Reynolds, if he is still champion at this point, defending his Mike Musso in that ladder match for the heavyweight title. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at Championship Showdown the following week in Newcastle, no matter who walks away with the tag team belts, they must defend them at Championship Showdown in Newcastle. So it's a lot going on in the title scene in all three divisions here in W3L, ladies and gentlemen, because of course you know at Championship Showdown, James Scott faces the heavyweight champion, and of course Leah Owens wrestles Sarah. One of them might be women's champion, neither might be women's champion. Regardless, they're wrestling each other at Championship Showdown. So, all these live events well worth seeing, and you can see them by making sure you've got your tickets from our website, W3LWrestling.com. Of course, use Showdown as a coupon code. Make sure you like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for all the latest information in and around these events and W3L as a whole. Remember, use the hashtag Wrestling Showdown, it's above my head. And of course, subscribe to this channel and join us back here in 7 days for even more Wrestling Showdown.